Well, this video is very simple, very easy, very fast and very personal, because it's just about the settings that I used to have in my Leica M8 and also in my Leica M9 in the next video. So yeah, it's very personal because it's the way I used to set the camera before go out and go for shooting somewhere. So yeah, very easy. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I hope you can see. I hope it's visible. First, ISO. In the M8, I used to have the ISO. I used to have it in auto with a maximum ISO of 640, because with this the camera helps to handle the light but never goes over 640, because over 640 ISO starts to be a part of the image, and so that means that for me it's something that I have to decide. If I want to shoot in very low light with higher ISO, I know that it's gonna be visible, and so usually because of that I have it in auto and max ISO 640. I used to shoot in DNG and JPEG. I do this because it's more work every time you have to edit, because you have to choose between the two ways, black and white or color. But the DNGs, the JPEGs in the M8 are very beautiful, the black and white, and they are soft, they are low contrast and very old style. So I like them very much. So in fact, when I go for the black and white path, I stay with the JPEG usually, and I put a little bit higher the light or whites or contrast, very little. I only use the DNG for black and white when I need to recover a lot, or the image is too dark, and then the DNG allows me to go deeper in the work. But if the image is okay with the more or less okay with the light and the exposition and everything, I used to stay with the JPEG, black and white JPEG, that are beautiful. White balance, I used to have it in auto because it's ready, it allows to shoot in every situation fast. And when I go somewhere in the street or changing rooms or ambience, auto. I only use a white balance card when I'm gonna be in a place that I'm gonna stay there for a long time, and I want the result to be very accurate, and I have the time. Then I go for. I set the white balance in manual, but if not, usually auto. So the easier way. What's more, compression, as you can see, I said before, is DNG plus JPEG fine. JPEG in black and white, beautiful. And colors in the M8 are also beautiful. Speaking about colors, I used to wear a filter. I wear it because, yeah, when it's in landscapes, in nature, it's not a problem. But when it's about people, the black fabric and like this turns a little bit strange, like magenta or something like that. So I used to go with the filter, but I know that some people prefer without, and I understand it. Also, I like the filter because I want to protect the lens. This lens, this 28mm Elmarit, that since I bought it is almost always attached to the M8. So yeah, and regarding lens, usually depends. If I have the time, I like to shoot with maximal aperture 2.8. It's beautiful, don't blur very much the background, but just enough to make this three-dimensional feeling. And if I'm in the street ready to shoot and I don't know what I'm gonna shoot, I put it in f5.6 or f8, and I with this and the focus like in 2-3 meters, and I know that almost everything is gonna be in focus. But I'm more kind of photographer that likes to stop, takes time, set it and shoot. Speed, auto. Usually in auto, only if it's required, if I see that the result is not okay, but I trust in the way the camera measures the light, and I used to go in auto. Only when it's required or I need it, I go to manual. Another setting in this camera that I used to have is, for example, the back screen. Lately, I have it in the way that it don't shows the images. So I photograph, but the camera don't show me any result. It's black. I go like this. Only if I want, I press play and I see the results. But I usually do it in the first one, and then I shoot, and I know that more or less it's gonna work. And I don't have it. What more? Contrast standard, auto revisión, that is in Spanish how you call to see the result of the images off, no auto revisión. And nothing more interesting, I think. RGB, the color, nothing more. Just the firmware that I have in this camera is the 2024. So I don't know if it's the last one, but it's the one that allows discrete shutter. I have it in discrete shutter. I like it. I like the way it separates the sound from the two sounds from the shutter. And this you have it in the menu also. And I think nothing more regarding this beautiful M8. Lens detection on, and yeah, it seems that the camera detects, don't allow me to choose manually one lens. So yeah. And nothing more, I think, in this beautiful old delicious camera, the M8. Little window, yeah. So well, till the next video that is coming right after this one, that is about the same with the M9.